Hello there everybody, this is DrunkGimbo1645. Welcome back to more Let's Play Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. Today we got two jobs to tackle, and one I'm actually going to go ahead and tackle right now because I already have Sly in my hands. Why? Because I can. And to tell the truth, Sly is the most versatile and the most flexible person throughout the entire game. So, what am I to talk about now? Holy crap, I have a smell. Again, I'm not very sure. Uh-oh, Bob. Looks like Morshoe's getting pretty pissed at Bentley's performance. Again, I wouldn't really blame him after all what happened in the coffee house after getting his ass handed to him by two freaking spotlights of death. So, in order to get up here, we gotta do some pretty clever platforming. So, let us be on our way and let us get up here somehow. Again, it shouldn't be too hard to get up here, just simple traversing of platforming and getting to the rooftops, and we should be fine. Uh-oh, I got spotted already. Crap. Whatever, you die now, please. Thank you. So what am I to talk about now? Again, I'm not very sure. Again, I'm recording this video very well in advance because... just because I can. And also, I'm still at the point in my life when, you know, I'm going to be incredibly busy and therefore it's going to be harder for me to keep up on my uploading schedule. Hence the reason why I'm recording these videos in advance.
After capturing the Guru, the Dingoes confiscated his magic walking staff and moonstone. Without these objects, the Guru is powerless.
Given that we're dealing with miners, I bet they stashed the goods in one of the caves around here. It's a secure location with plenty of guys on duty to provide protection.
I agree. The most likely candidate is this mine shaft. It appears to have the highest number of workers coming in and out.
Good place to start. I'm on it.
Now, in order to actually begin this task, we need to find our way into this bloody cave. It should be simple enough with just some simple climbing and traversing, and there we go, we're already there. Excellent.
Those caves are gonna be dark. Your optimizer goggles will make navigation easier.
Alrighty, so...
If they're here, the Guru's items would be stashed at the far end of this cave.
As I was going to say, this is another place where 3D capability... If you happen to have a 3D enabled television, you can actually use 3D to help you navigate through this place a little bit more easily. However, me and 3D don't necessarily mix. I mean, 3D is actually pretty cool, as I've mentioned before, and it has improved over the past few years that it has been invented with like IMAX 3D and all this other crap that I've seen in theaters. Again, it depends on the execution upon the 3D technology. I never actually tried using the 3D technology in this game. The reason is because I do not have a 3D HD TV. I just have a simple 60Hz 1080p HD TV. However, I'm not recording this game in 1080i.
Or anything, but these caves are rich with opals. I can see why these miners are so driven.
As I was saying, my TV is only at 60 Hz, and my TV can go up to 1080p in full resolution. However, because of my recording equipment, even with my HD PVR, I can record in 1080p if I 1080i if I wish, but I'm not going to do that because many directors, including myself, know that 1080i is not the best resolution to be recording all these games. It is best for you to use 720p instead of 1080i. There are a lot of videos on YouTube explaining why, so let's go ahead and crack this little safe. As I've mentioned before, cracking these safes is not a very difficult task. Just rotate the left analog stick until you feel a vibration, and then once you feel that vibration, start turning in the opposite direction until you feel the vibration again. Do this 3 times, and you'll be able to crack the safe with no problem at all. If you happen to fail at any time, a little red light will indicate that you have failed and you must start again. Dang it, come on! And there we go. Safe has been cracked. Or not. Okay then. Let's try this again. Dang it. One more time, please. Dang it. I must not have been on the sweet spot. Oh well, let's try this once again. Let's just hope I can crack this a lot more easily this time. Oh, come on! Again, sometimes the vibration doesn't happen. It may be something to do with the way the remake was designed, but, again, I'm not sure. God damn it. Let's try this again. Here we are. There we are. And... come on! That's bullshit! You know what, I think I'll go ahead and cut and just see you guys when I actually do this successfully. There we go, finally! God damn! There we go, we got the freaking moonstone.
Time to take you back to your rightful owner. These miners are smarter than they look. They booby-trapped the moonstone. It looks like a light-sensitive detonator. If I can get it outside and into the sunlight, it should power down.
Okay, so now we gotta escape from this freaking cave. In order to do so, we just gotta run like there's no bloody tomorrow. And also, you're on a time limit, so you gotta haul ass and whack whatever gets in your way. And once you whack the enemy out of your way, just do your best to just keep going as fast as you can, because the time limit is not very lenient here, so just keep moving and you should be fine. And there we go, we made it with a little less than half the amount of time left, so that's a good thing. I actually thought the guards would give me a little bit more trouble than they would have, but nonetheless, I am awesome. I love dodging crap.
The Guru's walking staff must be hidden in their other cave complex. I've marked the entrance in your binocular.
Now, our next task is to get the Guru's walking stick. To do this, we just gotta get up to the next cave. And also, once you get outside into the sunlight and outside the cave, you are free to take off your 3D glasses if you wish. However, because the way I'm constructing these videos off the HD PVR, and because my HD PVR is not compatible with recording with 3D technology, I can't necessarily show this game in 3D, so sorry. And also 3D would probably be a bitch to render. Like, let's say, each 20 minutes for every video that I've made thus far in the Sly Cooper game, that is this, off the HD PVR, it's taken me at least 5 to 6 hours to render a video in 20 minutes. Like, for every 20 minutes it takes 5 to 6 hours, and that's in 720p. The reason why it's taken so long, I guess it's because of my crappy processor, so I guess I'll blame that, and for the sheer fact that I only have 2 gigs of RAM. And that's also pretty bad. I'm actually pretty amazed I can still make videos despite the limitations of which my computer actually has. But nonetheless, I do the best that I can possibly can, despite my limitations. So, let's enter the next cave and get the walking stick. Once again, this cave,
These caves have no ambient light whatsoever. Fortunately, it seems the Guru's moonstone is providing enough illumination to let you see. Watch your step. These mine pits are deep.
So, yeah, we just gotta make our way through this little cave area, and in order to do so, we just do some simple platforming. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard, as long as I can actually do this right without having to fall into stupid pits. So, what am I to talk about now? again, this cave, well, this job in particular is not very difficult to actually execute, so another safe, just bloody perfect. Alright, I got the sweet spot. And there we go! Finally, first try! Awesome!
Wonder what's so special about this staff. Another booby trap for a stick? These guys are paranoid. And from the sound of it, they've called in reinforcements. Nothing like a horde of angry dingoes to make things a bit more interesting.
Oh, great. Now we got some really serious company here. Like I said before, just haul ass and whack whatever gets in your way. Just whatever you do, try not to get whacked yourself and try not to fall into pits. Also, when it comes to certain railing surfaces, you're going to want to jump multiple times in order to actually make your way out of, in order to actually progress and in order to actually keep going in the direction that you want to go. To do so, just keep jumping and hitting the circle button and just repeat the process until you reach the top. But in this case, since I'm heading down, well, at least I was, and crap, I got killed. Figures. Oh well, let's try this again. I have to say, the booby trap here is definitely a lot harder to navigate through. And the stupid kangaroos, I hate them here because they can actually create a little dust fog-like thing. Whatever, it can actually mess up your vision, believe it or not. It can actually blind you temporarily, so if you happen to be blinded by the smoke, just keep running forward. That's my suggestion, just keep running forward and just pray you don't fall into a stupid pit. I'll say the time limit here in this cave in particular is a bit more lenient than the last one, but still, it is still pretty damn dangerous. And there we go, we made it with pretty much half the amount of time left to spare. So excellent, we got the walking staff and the moonstone, and our job is complete. And we are pretty much done here, so it's time to bring out Murray and start doing his job. So I'm going to go ahead and make a cut, and if anything special happens, I'll show it. But nonetheless, I'll see you guys back at the safe house when I bring out Murray to play. So see you guys soon. Okay guys, I am back, and I finally have Murray with me. So yeah, it is now time for us to go ahead and start his job. And also, just a couple of seconds ago, I bought Murray's first ability. And that is the Berserk Charge. And holy crap, I almost got blown up by a freaking bomb. And also, the Berserk Charge actually does cost you some energy. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that right now. And also, another really awesome feature in this game is that Murray too can actually pickpocket. Just knock the enemy into the air and grab it. Once you grab the enemy, just push the circle button and repeatedly shake the enemy, and you should be able to get a few coins and sometimes even an item out of them. So keep this in mind, so that way you know for sure that Sly is not the only one who can actually steal items. Charge! And I missed. And I got spotted because of it. Dang it! Oh well. Let us proceed onward, and hopefully we'll be able to get to the next job without, you know, being killed. Jeez, what stale commentary have I been producing? Actually, it's not all that stale. I'm trying to be a little bit more informative, and I'm also trying to, you know, talk about the game a little bit more rather than just talking about random stuff. Because that's what I've been doing for quite a while now. And to tell the truth, I don't think that's really entertaining commentary, which is sad but true. So, in order to get up here, I think we gotta bounce our way up. And it's not exactly an easy task to bounce just directly from the ground. Or maybe we just gotta get up here no matter what. Dang it! Stupid kangaroo! Whatever, at least Murray's strong enough to kill a kangaroo in one shot. Well, not really one shot, but 2 shots. Nonetheless, he is very, very powerful in the story. I wouldn't necessarily say that Murray's been nerfed or anything, but still. It is nice to know that he's still pretty damn powerful, and I got a silver ring out of it. Excellent. And there we go, more enemies have been killed, and I robbed them of their money and lives and a silver ring. Yay! Only 6 more until I get 7 rings in hand.
I'm a little nervous to see your teacher again, but he's requested that you and I pay him a visit individually.
If it wasn't for the guru, I wouldn't be the Murray you see before you today. I'm just not too sure he'll be pleased with my progress as a mystic.
What are you talking about? You used the Aboriginal ball form to great effect back in Venice. He'll be proud of you.
Maybe, but I lost my temper and got in a fight with Octavio.
To help me? I'm sure the guru is happy to see friends sticking up for each other. Head into this cave. It'll take you right up to him.
Okay, Bentley. Caves ahoy!
So, now we just gotta make our way through this here little cave, and I'm not sure, I think this again not necessarily requires you to use 3D glasses or anything like that, but I think this also gives you the opportunity to use it if you want to.
Try throwing rocks to destroy those stalagmites. Of course, throwing guards will work too.
So, basically now what we gotta do is make our way through this cave. In order to make our way through this cave, we gotta destroy these stalactites. I always get those stalactites and stalagmites. I get those confused practically all the time. Jeez, I just cannot tell the difference between the two. Well, I mean, it should be obvious. Like, one is one variant is actually the one that hangs on the ceiling, and the other variant is when it is on the ground. I mean, that should be obvious, but still, to me, sometimes I just get those things confused way too easily. I mean, if you get confused between the differences between stalactites and stalagmites, feel free to say so in the comments section below. At least I'll be happy to know that I'm not the only one who actually gets confused upon these things. And there we go, guard is destroyed, and we got 3 coins out of it. So again, that's not really worth it, but nonetheless, at least he's out of the way.
According to the mine's hydraulic flow chart, the door ahead appears to be sealed shut.
Then I'll just bash it in! What's the good of having fists if you can't smack steel doors with them?
It's too thick, even for you. No, to get through, we'll have to overload the pressure in this piston.
You want me to punch it? I could do that!
Use your Aboriginal ball form to bounce on top of the piston and smash it down. Build up enough hydraulic pressure, and the door is sure to open.
Piston beware! You're about to be bounced!
Oh man, what a lame comeback. Anyways, what we gotta do now is use our abnormal ball form and just bounce on this thing until this goes all the way down to the freaking bottom. And again, you just gotta push the X button upon impact, and you should be able to get this thing down with no issue whatsoever.
Eat it, piston sucker!
What's Murray trying to do? Is he trying to think he's gangster or something? I have no clue. Nonetheless, more shaking guards, more robbing, more money. Yay, I'm happy. You go die now. Thank you and good night. So, what am I to talk about now? I haven't really mentioned much about Black Friday. I haven't mentioned anything at all. And I know this was like way back at Thanksgiving and something fell.
Door. To open this one, you'll need to overload all 3 pistons at the same time.
Okay, I have no idea what fell, and to tell the truth, I pray it was nothing important. So, anyways, now we got to overload all 3 of these pistons. These things, all 3 of them must be overloaded simultaneously. So in order to do this, just bounce on one and then move on to the next, and just keep doing this until all 3 are overloaded. Just keep going, and we'll be able to do this by the time we get done here. So that'll be a good thing. God damn it, I missed. Come on, bounce please. Just a little more, and we should be done here in less than a few seconds. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. There we go. All 3 pistons are now overloaded. And of course, Murray fails at his comebacks. Again. And hello, giant kangaroo.
Oh, look at the size of that guy! He must be jacked up by that mask of dark earth the guru was warning us about.
Curious. It seems to make the wearer much larger. Probably more aggressive, too.
I can take him. My righteous quest to see the guru won't be stopped by some big stupid freak in a mask.
Even if you won, you'd have nowhere to go. The door through has an electric deadbolt. This whole area runs off the same circuit. Even the drills are linked up.
Then I'll throw this clown into the drill.
That might break the circuit. Give it a try.
Alrighty, so now our next task is to throw this son of a bitch into the freaking drills. Destroy all 3 drills and you should be fine. Just be careful. Ooh, I can even rob this guy of a few coins, so be sure to do that before you actually defeat this guy. Also, I think the drills take 2 hits in order to actually destroy him, so destroy you.
1 drill down, 2 to go.
And also, when the guard's in the air, just be sure to actually grab him before he hits the ground, because when he hits the ground, that is when he'll actually get his axe back up. And also, this guard has unlimited HP thanks to the mask. So,
Hey, cow! That mask can run! Mine can't do that.
Intriguing. Press on to the guru. He'll have some answers. The door should be unlocked now that the drill circuit is broken.
okay, so now that the drill circuit is broken, as Bentley mentioned, let's go ahead and open this door and see the guru. And hopefully we can get back his walking staff and his moonstone. But who knows for sure. We'll just have to wait and see what happens.